Hello. How do you like your scones? Jam and cream or jam and butter? Either way, they are delicious. My name is Jay. I am from Smart Raspberry, Epping, Woodford, and Northeast London. And today's recipe is scones. They are super yummy, and let's bake them together. So let me talk through the ingredients first, but don't worry about writing them down because they are down in description. I'm going to use 110-gram self-raising flour. I have 1 tablespoon of caster sugar, 20 grams of butter, cold. I also have some milk here. I'm going to use 75 milliliter of milk, and I have some little extra to glaze the scones at the end. Pinch of salt and a tiny bit of baking powder. So I also have my mixing bowl, my sieve, table knives, pastry brush, and my quarter teaspoon. I also have a tiny bit more spare flour here, so when I need the dough, I'm just going to lightly flour the tabletop with it. Okay, let's get going. So I'm going to use the flour in first through the sieve with this pinch of salt and quarter teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, I'm just going to gently sift this in like so. All that. And put it aside. Going to cut the butter into cubes so I can just crumble it easily. Just going to use the table knife, chop the butter. It's a hot summer day. The butter is already melting, so I just put it in. So you don't want to handle the scone too much. Just going to work fast. I also have my round cutters here, but we don't always need to have cutters. You can have my one big circle and I cut it in to shape. And yeah, so I also have that 1 tablespoon of sugar in, and I'm just going to use my fingertips and create breadcrumbs. Just going to use my fingertips and create breadcrumbs. So this is called a rubbing method. So basically you just squish the butter with the flour in, and flour and sugar here. Just quickly, just squish the butter. I love scones, I really do. They fit any occasion. Love them when they come out the oven. It's nice and warm with some butter and jam. There we go. Look, it's not breadcrumbs created now. Just going to shake my bowl and see if there are any big pieces of butter there. Just few. Just squish those in. And just going to make a well in the middle. Just a little opening. I'm just going to pour the 75 milliliter of milk. So this is showing 100. Need to go down to 25. So that's 50. So it's 100. Perfect. So 50, a bit more. Bit more. Perfect. Now I'm going to use the table knife and then mix things in together rather than my hand, because I don't really want to warm that butter in the mixture. Just going to use the knife instead. Okay, perfect. So it's all mixed in. You see, it's quite soft. That's okay. And next, just going to sprinkle some flour here and take the dough out the bowl. Okay. Perfect. Just put it aside. And I have my cutter here. So I'm not sure which side I'm going to use. So I'm just going to sprinkle my hands with some flour. And very gently, without pressing it too hard, just going to knead the dough very quickly. So nothing too rushed or fast. Perfect, just like so. So I'm just going to squish it down. So you kind of want a thick dough around 2 centimeters high. So just going to squish it like so. Okay. And I'm going to cut using my, I think I used the small one that looks like it's gonna fit in. So I was saying earlier, you don't always need to have the cutter. So you can use a knife and just cut it into 4, keep it that way and then bake it. Or if you want your traditional scone shape, just press it down with the cutter quickly, wiggle, wiggle. So you really don't want it any thinner than that. This is a good height. And just bring it back and cut another one. Okay, like so. Looking good. And this one.
I don't know that one.
Sorry, my Alexa interfered. And then cut another one. And quick, one more. Just put it inside. There you go. I got 4. Perfect. So the next thing is milk the top. And they are ready to bake. So we need fan 200, conventional 220 or gas mark 7, and we need to bake them for around 15 minutes. Okay, the baking tray is ready. Oven is hot. I'm just gonna bake them and then eat them with some butter and jam, strawberry jam preferably, or raspberry. Both goes very well. Okay, hope you like what you saw. Please do give us a thumbs up and do subscribe. And just showed you how to make scones. It's super easy to make them and they are tasty every time. Please do try them. Thank you so much for watching. This is G from Smart Raspberry. Until next time, bye bye.